Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I set up for my live streams on YouTube using OBS. Now, things you're going to need for the way that I do things, you're going to need some kind of laptop or streaming device to stream from YouTube. You're also going to want to download OBS, which is free, so pretty easy to do, and it's not too difficult to use once you figure out the main bits. And then I use my own webcam and my own mic. That is not necessary. I just think it really enhances your streaming quality. So I would recommend that if you're willing to put in the extra money for that. First, let's go to YouTube to talk about starting a live stream. All right, now that we are on YouTube, we want to go up to this create, and then underneath it, we have go live. Now, if we jump in here, I already have this set up with OBS, so I'm going to walk you guys back a few steps. So before you do anything else, you're going to want to plug that stream code into OBS. That should be the first thing that you're prompted with, and you're going to need to put that code in or else it's not going to connect. Find that in the original live streaming page, which you will not see like this because it is different, and you need to find the stream key and get ready to put that in OBS. So now, once you've downloaded OBS, we're going to open that. So I'll give you a minute if you need to do that. So when you get into OBS, everything is going to be a blank screen. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go over to this part that says sources. Right now, it should be blank for you. You're going to right click and go to add. Then you have a lot of options here. What you're going to need video capture device, which is how you get your camera. So once you add that, you'll be able to see yourself using either your computer camera or a webcam, like what I'm doing right now. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add your audio input capture, and down here, this is where you can see all of the audio that's going on. Now, for live streaming, I add a few extra things, and those things are going to be images, which I edit together on Vegas Pro 15. So these aren't things you can just find with your own channel and whatever. But there is one little thing I'm going to show you right now, and that is my subscriber goal, and that is right there. So unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to get the ad off of this. I have this little subscriber goal thing right here. And the reason it has an ad on it is an ever-changing number. So during a stream, if someone subscribes to me, that number will immediately change to 135. And the way you can find this is, let's head back to Google for a minute. So we're going to head over to Chrome, and we're going to go over to Google, and we're going to do subscriber count. Now you're going to ignore these few, and you're going to go to live YouTube streamer count, YouTube real time. You're going to click on that, and it's just going to pop up some random channel, and what you're going to want to do here is type in your channel name. So for me, Lego Man Animations, and if your channel is in YouTube, it should show up. So right now, obviously, you can see I have my 134 right here, and then what you need to do with this page is you're going to go into OBS, and you're going to go to add, and you're going to hit browser. And you're going to say OK, and what you're going to do is you're going to take out this URL, you're going to go back into your Chrome, you're going to copy and paste the link in the YouTube count, then you're going to go back to OBS, and you're going to paste that in here, and boom, there's this. So see, this is where the ad pops up that I can't seem to get rid of. But basically what you're going to want to do after this, you are going to want to go to crop pad, alright, and then what you're going to want to do here is these are how you crop. I'm going to delete this one since I already have it all sized the way I want it, and then I made this custom little bit in my own editing software, so you don't need to worry about that. Now, the only thing left to do once you have your OBS set up the way you want is you're going to want to connect this to YouTube. Okay, so now that you're back at YouTube, you need to make sure your stream key is pasted in OBS, or else you're not going to be able to connect these at all. But let's say at this point you've gotten to this page. You want to edit this. We're going to call this test number 7, because I've done a few on here already. Now you're going to want to turn your video to private because before I do every stream, I do a private stream just to make sure all of the functions are working correctly, and I would definitely recommend that you do that as well. So you want to put that on private, you can change the thumbnail, it doesn't matter, and then you can save that. So now your video is private and no one should be able to get into it. So now, the only thing left to do is to go into OBS and start it, but there's one more little thing I'd like to show you guys. As you saw before, I had a little red dot, which a lot of people use to show that they're doing a live stream. Now, everybody wonders how you can get that, and it took me a while to find it, and I will throw a link for this in the description, but I'm going to show you how I found this. So I actually bookmarked this, and this isn't the first way I found it, but I just looked up how to find the red dot, and I found it on this post. So I just Control-C, I run over to YouTube again, and then I just Control-V it, and you can put it wherever you want. So now you can see that we are live, which is perfect. So as you can see, we're on private. We are at no viewers because this is private, and the connection is excellent. Now, one problem I had was that when the connection is not excellent, the quality goes down a lot and your video might not be able to start. And the effect of that is having other tabs open, more specifically tabs running tasks. I had Vegas Pro rendering something and the thing refused to work because it was taking up too much space just trying to render a thing. So now that you see your stream, you can see you're a little bit behind on the actual little thing here. So you might want to hop over to OBS. So you hop over to OBS and you can see you are perfectly in time. So that might be better to look at while you're streaming to see what your viewer is seeing because it's the same screen. And then during the stream, you can always move this stuff around and it will just show up stream as being moved. So that doesn't cause any problems whatsoever. So you don't need to worry about that at all. Now I had a lot of trouble with this on my first stream and I found out a trick to fix it. I don't have my phone on me, but I just pull up my own stream on my phone so that I can moderate comments from there and then answer them in real time. I hope you found this helpful. I know this can be confusing at times. OBS is confusing, but once you get down these basics, it's going to be really easy for you to learn how to stream. If there's anything that was confusing with this video, leave a comment down below, and I will either direct you to the video that I watched to learn all of this, or I can explain a few things. YouTube is pretty easy to use, so you don't have to use OBS if you would like to use something simpler. I use this because I can add fun bits and pieces onto my live streams, and I can connect my webcam and my microphone. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I have a few more coming out this week. I'm trying to get through a lot of videos before school starts again, so I hope you enjoy these.